What is up, my bros? It's your boy TrueKROO here on the Bucks Fan channel, bringing another action figure toy review. And this time we're taking a look at the SH Figuarts Shinkocchou Seihou Kyoryu Red! Kyoryu Red from Juden Sentai KyoryuRed. Now, this is from the 37th Super Sentai Juden Sentai KyoryuRed. It's one of my favorite Reds, and I'm really glad that we've got this in a brand new body mold. Now, this was a May retail release, so you're probably wondering why am I doing this review in June, more specifically mid to late June. It's because the unfortunate thing is that when I had shipped mine, DHL's third-party delivery service that they handed it off to had mixed up my package with somebody else's. And after several weeks of trying to retrieve my package, trying to get in contact with whoever actually received my package, and just dealing with a lot of you know the background stuff of shipping, they finally credited me back the credit for my Kyoryu Red that I purchased. So I was able to then use that credit towards getting another Kyoryu Red, and I had actually shipped this through FedEx, which actually got here 2 days ago, as of this recording. So after spending an entire month, of trying to just get like my my money back, I had to wait. And then as soon as I got that money back, I got it in less than 2 days. So lessons learned. But yeah, this is, like I said, new Shinkocchou Seihou. It's a brand new sculpt, brand new mold, a lot more proportionate compared to the originals. I had the originals back in the day. I unfortunately don't have any of the original official ones. I have a few customs that I'm going to go ahead and compare with. But we're going to go ahead and take a look at those. But first, we're going to, of course, take a look at KyoryuRed. Now, as a standard Shinkocchou Seihou, he has this portrait here on the front. KyoryuRed in silver letters on the side. And here he's doing a lot of different poses. Of course, his Areruze Tomatamina! The pretty much we're about to go wild, we're about to go, crazy. Of course, him with poses with the Gaburi caliber, the Gaburi revolver, and of course his Kibana Yusha KyoryuRed! Roll call pose. On the other side, it's again silver letters KyoryuRed. On the bottom, SH Figuarts, and on the top, SH Figuarts. So I'm going to go ahead and crack this guy open, take a look at his accessories, articulation, as well as his paint job, compared to other figures from various lines, including the Lightning Collection Dino Charge Red Ranger, which I still do have, and a couple of other SH Figuarts and other domestic figures. So let's go ahead and crack this guy open. And here's Kyoryu Red out of the packaging, looking incredible. I'm really liking this guy. So yeah, let me go ahead and adjust the camera a bit so you guys can then get a little closer look if we can. So you can see here he's got that nice red color scheme with the different colored arms with the scaled pattern. I really like the fact that we have, this kind of breakup at the bicep that you can kind of see here for the design. His little shoulder pad on the original was on a hinge. In this instance, there's actually a little ball joint that plugs into the back of him. But overall, he looks really good. Really, really nice. So in terms of accessories, we're going to go over the first because I want to go ahead and put one of the little ones away. And by little one, I mean, of course, his Judenshi, his GABUTYRA Judenshi, which is really cool because it's actually really detailed. You can actually see GABUTYRA in there, and on the back, you can kind of make out a little font that actually does say GABUTYRA, which is really cool. Very, very tiny though. Like, this is minuscule levels of tiny. Try to focus it. See, I can't even focus it, but it is there. I want to put that back in the tray. Of course, we get the Gaburi revolver. Go ahead and zoom back out. And this one's really cool because it actually does have a functioning lift for the jaw. Unfortunately, the little hammer on the back does not. At least on mine, let me check. Yeah, the little hammer on the back does not pump out. The Gaburi revolver itself looks really nice, really detailed. Here's a quick comparison with the original Figuarts Gaburi revolver, which I did have a copy of still. Definitely a lot bigger. Yeah, this is the new one. This is the original. Of course, the original does not feature that open mouth capability. You also have the Gaburi caliber, and here is the original definitely a difference in size there. What's really cool is that we also get a folded up version of the Gaburi caliber, so you can actually form the Gaburi cannon. So just lift the little hammer there. You should be able to slide in to the railing here, and there you got the Gaburi caliber or Gaburi cannon formed together. It's really cool. I really do hope that they make the rest of the Kyoryu so that we can get the bayonet mode Gaburi caliber or Gaburi cannon that Kyoryu Violet comes with. That'd be really sweet. Of course, on his body, he has a standard fist hand. He, of course, has sword holding hands. Trigger finger hands. All the shotgun pumping hands for the Gaburi cannon. Relaxed hands. He has little, fanging hands or fang hands, the kind of reaching out to grip hands. And of course, splayed open finger hands. The overall KyoryuRed, really sweet. Now, in terms of his articulation, zoom back out for a bit. As a standard Shinkocchou Seihou, you can't look up this far. You can't look that far down. Head's fully rotation. His arms can go this far out with the current look. For rotation. It is on kind of a butterfly style joint, so it can kind of move forward this far. He has the bicep swivel, double joint elbows, and wrist articulation. He has a diaphragm joint that goes this far around, getting that far forward, that far back, as you saw right here, the popped off little shoulder pad piece, pop it back on. Getting this far forward at the waist, that far back at the waist, for waist articulation. His legs kick this far out, that far forward, that far back. He has the thigh swivel, double joint knees. Unfortunately, no boot rotation like GABURINCHO, but he does have the full range on his foot with the toe articulation. The overall KyoryuRed, really solid release. I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple figures to compare him with after I fix up his pose, because right now I realize he looks kind of awkward. Right off the bat, to start off the comparisons, we're going to take a look right here. You can see him next to his Lightning Collection counterpart, Dino Charge Red. Now, as you can see here, the differences are pretty noticeable. So this Dino Charge Red is actually one of the ones I customized, so I actually added in the detailing on the scales. But even before I did, you could tell that his arms were a lot darker of a red, more like a maroonish, compared to kind of the, slightly more brick red on KyoryuRed himself. Of course, you can also see that the differences in their suits. This one's a little bit of a lighter red, while this one's a little bit more of a orangish red. You can see here, and the helmet's a lot darker as well. But yeah, I just wanted to show these two together real quick before I start doing the other comparisons. Oh. Yeah, they both kind of fit in a way with other figures, what I see. I think that if you were looking for a more American portioned Ranger, one that has the added musculature, definitely go for the Lightning Collection if you can. Well, it might be a little bit hard now because Lightning Collection Dino Charge Red was one of the first ones released. But other than that, you can take a look at what we have here with KyoryuRed. KyoryuRed is, of course, more readily available currently. So it really is up to you guys. And here's the only other Shinkocchou Seihou Sentai figure art, which is Gokai Red, and the most recent Sentai Red to get a figure art, which is Kuwagata Oger, which also coincidentally shares some lore with Kyoryu Red, if you ever watched the King Oger series. So what I really liked about these guys is the difference in their suits. Now you can see here with Gokai Red and Kyoryu Red, they have very matte suits when it comes to their, aside from the metallics they have very matte suits, while we have a very glossy suit over here on Kuwagata Oger. Now, I really like the fact that though all three of these have that very deep, shiny red helmet. It really works well for them. Now, for another red character, we're going to go ahead and just bring him out here because he's been flexing in my backgrounds a lot lately. Here is the... We're going away from Japanese imports to domestic. So here is the Mark 9 or Model 9 Marvel Legends Iron Man. You see, of course, domestic figures stand taller. But then we're also going to show off the SHF Upgrade Boost Mark II Tycoon head on the Mark II Geats body. I really want to get an extra of these guys so I can have both of them displayed. You see, this full palette of red looks really nice all together. Just to have another kind of modern character brought out, here is Bachard with the SHF Upgrade scarf. And bring in some blue. To this all red party. Why don't we bring some green in? Probably tell where this is going with the Marvel Legends She-Hulk. The retro card wave. See how tall she is. There we go. And just to kind of show off another figure, this is the CT Toys Miguel O'Hara 2099 from Across the Spider-Verse. So this is a third-party figure. People might consider it a knockoff, but I will go ahead and show this guy anyway, just for the sake of this comparison. Just to show differences in size. Here he is. Overall, KyoryuRed is a very solid figure. I think you guys would like him. I highly recommend him. If you guys go ahead into the link in the description, there should be a link to HLJ. I think he's still in stock as of this recording, so you can go ahead and get your own copy. So, thank you for watching this review. If you happen to like this review, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let's also check out other videos on this channel. We have a couple. It's been a long while, but recently I did do the Gear 5 Luffy from One Piece review. You may be seeing up some shorts a little bit soon, including the trunks with the GP slot, and of course the little short featuring Boost Tycoon Mark II. So, if you also wanted to follow on social media, you can find those links in the description below. You can follow me on Twitter, which is TrueKROOs. You can also follow me on Blue Sky, which is also TrueKROOs. You can follow me on Instagram, which is Major93, and also Threads. You can also follow the show's Twitter, which is Bugs2Men, as well as Gary's Twitter, which is GBX93. So thank you all for following, watching, subscribing, liking, commenting, and go ahead and stay tuned for the photos. I'll see you later. Bye!